And then there were two in the NFC West. The San Francisco 49ers will travel to Seattle, where the Seahawks simply don't lose. They will this week. Week 16 will belong to the San Francisco 49ers thanks to their versatility on offense. The New England Patriots planned for an isolation, run-heavy offense, and Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman gave them a versatile, flexible offense that was able to attack down the field. That's the difference that Colin Kaepernick makes in this offense, and that will be the difference in Week 16 as the 49ers dominate on the road. Expecting a big win from the 49ers as their powerful blend of defense mixes with a versatile offense that can attack in many different ways, Aaron. The Niners this week get a big win and the clinch of the NFC West.
Matt, I don't want to know what was in the brownies you were eating earlier because holy cow, did the Seattle Seahawks not lose this game. They're undefeated at home this year, thanks NFL, and that trend continues against the 49ers. I think it's Marshawn Lynch all day. 49ers won the first game mostly because of a horrific decision by Russell Wilson when he threw into triple coverage when he was pressured. Haven't seen that in the second half of the season. Too much Russell Wilson, too much Marshawn Lynch. Seahawks all day.
Wilson scares me a little bit, but the receivers don't on the outside. I think San Francisco matches up really well. I mean, Sidney Rice, Carlos Rogers will own him all day. I love Russell Wilson. I think Marshawn Lynch probably has 100 yards because the Niners have struggled against big backs this year, but I don't see Seattle having the outside speed or versatility to challenge that defense. That's where San Francisco can tee off against an offensive line other than Russell Okung, Max Unger at center. Not very good. I think you get a lot of pressure.
Whoa, how dare you insult the honor of Brano Giacomini
How
like
could
that?
I, right?
How
could I?
Okay, yes, you are right. Yes, the 49ers are probably the more talented team across the board. If you stack them up one by one, they probably have more talent. But here's the thing, at home, Seattle is a different team, and you know this is true. I think if the 49ers were smart, they would line up in an I formation and just pound the football, much like the Seahawks tend to do. But I think Harbaugh is full of too much hubris. He will try and do it his way, and that will ultimately be their downfall. Richard Sherman and company have a field day against Kaepernick, and the Seahawks run away with the win. Well, we're obviously not going to agree on this one. Something we can both agree on is the wisdom of this man, Mr. Emmitt Smith.
Guys, the 49ers are heading into hostile territory as Seattle's 12th man always energizes the Seahawks, and that makes them a tough team to beat at home. Because of that, the 49ers leader on defense, Mr. Patrick Willis, will have to be the hardest working player this week. Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch are having great years. Willis must anchor this front seven, which is the 49ers' strength. This will help shut down the Seahawks as the 49ers earn a big NFC West win.
Brought to you by the new 2013 Ford F-150.